The Pennsylvania state budget now 122 days late, and school districts across the Commonwealth have lost out now on $5 billion in funding as a result. Local district leaders turned out in Harrisburg to plead their case before further cuts have to be made. Fox 43's James Corrigan takes a look at the increasingly dire state of school districts without state funding.
School children often visit the state capitol on field trips to learn about the building's history and tradition of public service.
And for the last 4 months, the people working in this very building have heard the cries from those tasked with educating those very children and have ignored them.
We're here again because we don't know what else to do.
Options are running out for school districts that have now missed out on a total of $5 billion from the state as the budget remains deadlocked.
The positions they plan to hire for this year remain vacant. The interest revenue they budgeted for has evaporated.
School superintendents and business officers from across Pennsylvania urged the General Assembly to pass a state budget before further cuts are made and before school doors have to be closed.
Cuts that we've made over time have been those cuts to mental health services for students that we actually have to contract out for because we don't have the staff size. We're looking at evaluating how far we can make it without state funding, and the net result would be a total operational shutdown at some point.
Districts like Harrisburg have been hit particularly hard. 2/3 of its revenue comes from the state. Its chief financial officer says the school board will look to borrow up to $50 million, nearly a quarter of its operating budget, adding debt but avoiding cuts to services.
Low median income, diverse student population. It paints the picture of Harrisburg. We are not in a position to take kids who are struggling already and add more struggle to them.
With more than 4 months gone and no end in sight to the impasse, schools from all corners of the Commonwealth have one simple message for the General Assembly.
Do your job. You know, I'm required to do my job every single day in a school district. I'm required to pass a budget for my school district by June 30th. The message here is do your job.
And that job remains unfinished as budget talks continue. Leaders from both houses met with Governor Shapiro numerous times last week, but no comments were made or indications of progress from those talks, which means the waiting game continues as districts now wonder what to cut next. At the Capitol in Harrisburg, I'm James Corrigan with Fox 43 News.